Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, I got a new fragrance. This is Guilty Absolute Pour Homme. I did have a sample of this. I used it in January when I was in Helsinki. In that cold winter, it was so great. So I was really looking forward to buying it. And now someone was selling it for a great price, so I just got this second hand. This is a 50 ml. Let me show you the bottle. On pictures and videos, it doesn't really look like anything special, but when you hold it in your hand, in reality, it looks really nice. Like, I like this color. Like anything with this color juice, I love it. I mean, I don't love it, but I want to try it. Like, I think this is just the best color choice to fragrance. I know that it's probably like coloring or whatever, but I still love when a juice has this deep burnt orange type of ambery color. It's so nice. It has this double G logo on both sides. I actually would prefer it to only have it on one side, just because it's when you look at it, it's kind of I don't know. It's just a little bit messy, like having it on both sides and the letters too. But it's just my personal opinion. Otherwise, it's a great bottle. I think very simple, but just it looks very neat. It looks very neat, and I like this kind of design. So this fragrance, you have to know that this fragrance is kind of like a pretty traditional woody masculine fragrance. The top note is leather, the middle notes are cypress and patchouli, and the base notes are woody notes and vetiver. And you kind of get all of it. I actually sprayed it on my skin earlier. The leather I don't really get, so don't be scared of the leather. I don't really get it. It has a little bit of a smoky quality, which is, for me, smoke and leather, it smells a little bit similar, so that might be the leather, but it's not strong. What you really get is cypress. If you know cypress, even the real plant, as you like crush the leaves, it's just a slightly resinous, almost like a pine resin smell. It doesn't smell green. It's more like this resinous quality, which I really like. Like cypress is one of my favorite fragrance notes, I think, because it just gives that resinous quality, which I really enjoy. So patchouli, definitely, like if you don't like patchouli, it's probably not for you, because it's quite patchouli heavy. Patchouli, cypress, and the woody notes are really the main thing here. Like basically the note breakdown is like pretty straightforward, and you will smell what you see there, except maybe the leather. So it's not a leather heavy fragrance, but it's very woody. It's a little bit resinous. It's a little bit smoky. Vetiver, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what vetiver smells like. I tried and had a lot of vetiver fragrances, but I can't really separate that one note, so I can't really speak on that. But for example, Hermes, the Hermes has that fragrance note, and in a sense, it's almost similar to that fragrance. It's just a little bit maybe darker, and I sprayed it here earlier, so I also can sense some kind of cedar wood. Like if you know cedar, it can get that watery quality, which I usually don't like, but here with the cypress and the other woody notes, it's kind of good. Like I don't mind it at all. But yeah, I really like this one. This is just so rich and well blended, and I just really like it's like very masculine, but in a very sophisticated way. I feel like it's very timeless in that sense. Now, the Gucci Guilty line, I tried basically everything, I believe, and I don't really like the Gucci Guilty line. Like some of them are pretty, I mean, they are good smelling, but a little bit basic, in my opinion. And some of them are kind of weird. Like there is that green one. I'm not sure. I think there is one two green ones. One of them has this kind of chemical smell that like totally reminds me of when I was a child and I went to a hairdresser and all these ladies, old ladies, were having their hair like this. There was this liquid like that made um, they used for like curly hair, I think, and that smell of that product is exactly how that green Gucci Guilty things flanker smells. Like exactly, that was so interesting. Like this chemical smell. It's not necessarily bad. I would just not wear it as a fragrance. But this one, this is my definitely my favorite from the Gucci line. Um, well, from the Gucci Guilty line, but Gucci in general, I think I'm not a huge fan of Gucci fragrances, but this one is an exception. I think it's really good. Um, I wouldn't necessarily pay full price for it, even though it's not that expensive. But buying it secondhand was a great choice for me, um, because it's just great. And um, I feel like this is strictly to for cold weather. Like I could not imagine wearing this in summer. It's very potent and rich, woody, deep scent. When I say rich and deep, don't think dark. I wouldn't say it's dark. It's pretty. It's not light wood either. It's somewhere in the medium. I believe the Cypress gives it a little bit of lightness, that resinous quality. It's not so dark wood, you know. It's kind of in the middle, but I really like it. It's I don't have anything like this in my fragrance collection, and it's just wood done in the right way. What else should I say? The longevity is really good. As time passes, it stays closer to the skin, but it's still really. I mean, it's there, so you can kind of get probably like 7 hours out of it. I'm not sure. I didn't measure it, but it's more projecting in the first few hours. But I think performance is just great. Like I don't think there is anything to complain about. Yeah, and that's it. I think. Let me know if you know this fragrance, if you tried it. Again, I encourage you to try it. I don't usually see them in stores, weirdly. Like maybe I saw it in store once ever, so I don't know why they don't carry it, but maybe it's just the stores that I have been to. But yes, that was Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Homme. Do recommend it if you are into woody fragrances, if you like Vetiver, if you like Patchouli, if you like Cypress, because it's pretty Cypress heavy, especially in the middle. Like in the deep dry down, it's mostly just that soft wood scent, but in the middle it's pretty like resinous even. So yes, but I do really like it. I think I wanted to say something. I totally forgot. Anyway, so yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have this fragrance, if you've tried it. It's a very nice, I would say even like a gift for someone, like especially I would say men for over 40 or over 35. Even like a older gentleman, this would smell so fitting for that character, I feel like. That being said, of course, you can wear it even if you are young, as I am pretty young myself, so, but I do really appreciate it, and I think it's just a great scent. So yeah, I think I'm rambling too much at this point. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Please consider subscribing, check my other reviews. I actually made a review of this like 2 years ago or something, but I thought it might worth another video if for new people or people who haven't seen that video, or just, you know, an update, and also showing off this bottle because I think it's so well designed. I know that on videos and pictures it doesn't really come true, but I think it's just so It's just very simple, but somehow it works. It also kind of reminds me of like a flask or something, you know, like for alcohol, almost like a flask. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.